Hi Tea Society, welcome back to the Antisocial Planet, and today we are checking out 17's LALALI, and I am not going to do well on this. I'm going to warn you right now, if you do not like pausing, malfunctioning, being overwhelmed, this is not the place for you. I'm going to struggle, okay? I know I am, because one, I'm a hip-hop team bias, so the struggle was already going to be there. Two, have I moved on from Wanu's scene in Maestro? No, I have not. I think it's only elevated by the fact that I am currently missing him. It's just all adding up together. Have I been informed that there is also a behind the scenes of him learning that fight choreography? Yes. Do I want to record a reaction? Also yes. Do I think it'll be suitable for posting on the internet? Questionable. And three, and I think this is the most important point for why I'm going to struggle, is that I have seen the screenshot of Mingyu. You know which part I'm talking about. It's the only thing I know about this music video, but I've seen it. We're gonna be here a hot minute and I'm not going to do well. I have no idea what this is gonna sound like. The last one we got was Monster, and all I'm saying, look, I love every hip hop team song, but can I get something in the vibe of Game Boy? Just so I can breathe for a second. Because I feel like that's not what this is gonna be. In the lyric video I've pulled up, there's little devil horns on the A. So I'm just assuming that this is going to be a lot for me. So buckle in everybody, this is gonna be unhinged. All right. Here we go. Can we talk about S-Scoop's cute little face here? Anyway, this isn't even that long of a song, and I am stressed. I already feel like I need to take a break, but it's fine. We're just gonna go for it. Oh dear. That beat though. Vernon, I beg your pardon. I'm sorry. I didn't know I was walking in to like Black Eye Vernon. I didn't know that that's what I was getting. Mingyu, I'm reading your lyrics and I need you to just back up. The confidence. Right? Like, I feel like starting this off with Vernon, especially given the lyrics, he just has such a like fun, confident delivery to like his tone when he's rapping, or like any kind of vocal that he does, that it just lends really well to the lyrics that they're giving of I can't live like you, no photos, right? Like having this like main character energy. I need you to not be like that though. We're blasting music. We have Break the Windows, which we also had in Maestro, but we also had in Gotta Music, which I think is an interesting thing. We had it with Woozy though. Anyway, the like greenhouse effect of turning up like the heat. Take a snap, please, no photos. Am I thinking snap shoot? Yes. The way that he said it though, of there's almost this, you can like almost hear like the smile in the way that he delivered it. They always have the craziest production. Like Monster was wild. And then coming into this of having that kind of like synth going back. It was like almost a tambourine. Vernon, calm down. I didn't pick a fight. What was that, sir? I'm sorry, the glitch in the voice, but also him changing up his delivery. Like the start, it is like really laid back, and then we get those fun little like flip ups that he does. And I'm like shaking a little bit. I'm like, I need to calm down. Okay. And then I was having a moment. I was talking about like fans all over the world love it. The like LOVE, that's cute. We changed up the delivery. There's a little bit more like aggression in it, and I need Mingyu again to take a few steps back. Thank you. The like 13 servings. No. What is happening? The fact that we got S-Scoops, right? And then it was having those almost like military like drums. We changed up like the beat, a bunch of the production pulled out. We had some crazy synth stuff going on, almost like EDM things with Mingyu, and then it'll pull out and have those drums, and then whatever Vernon was doing, he does not need to pronounce hot like that. Thank you. And then having the shouted vocals of all of the layers. I'm malfunctioning, it's fine. What a, like lip trill. It's such a fun delivery from us Scoops. No, I am already stressed. Wanu, please don't do this to me. You this comeback already. I just like seeing photos. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to handle Wanu this comeback. And then actually seeing Maestro, and I'm already missing you. And I can't right off the back of that. Fun delivery of that LALALI. Love that it's like we have all this kind of like crazy synth stuff going on, and it has this really contained, muted feeling in the chorus that's just letting it play out. Again, there's like this confidence of I'm gonna do my own thing, like I'm gonna do whatever I feel like, and like you think that you can get in the ring with me? Absolutely not. No, you can't. And even having the like Vernon's Hoboki, I'm not going to pronounce it correctly and I apologize, but like, putting that in specifically is not only part of us doing this like similar syllable, right? Like carrying that forward in the delivery in the Korean, but also is like intentionally injecting the fact that they are Korean, right? Like it is intentionally putting in something like food that is like part of their culture after they're talking about like, flying everywhere, like touching down on different places and having like their footsteps are all over the world and like that they have like global fan base and all of that, and them injecting in specific pieces of their culture into the lyrical content to be like, yeah, and we're Korean. Especially for someone like Vernon, right? Like him like specifically having something that's talking about like his Korean culture and that being part of who he is. Love that they're bringing some of that in, right? Ingraining that into the song of being like, yeah, what of it? What are you gonna do? That's who we are. That's where we're from. That's who we're going to continue to be. And we're also being super successful. Be mad, I guess. I can't with the production. They're like, try it like us or whatever, and they're like, no way. It's such a fun delivery. Okay, fine. I'm gonna need several moments. Why is he so aggressive? Huh? What's that about? We already had that in Maestro, and then you were literally fighting people. You were literally throwing hands. And then why are you aggressively like growl shouting in this one, Wanu? What's that about? Huh? And then we got like the monster, told you I'm a monster, call back to the previous song. He came in so strong. Like we have this fun delivery in the chorus that has this kind of like playful, it's not even worth it. We're not on the same level, right? We're not on the same playing field. And then one who just came in like so strong. And then we're getting into S Coops. And I'm like, I need everyone to calm down. Like I've been through the storm. So like the way that he says monster. I am scared. He's something else on stage. Ooh, they'll listen humbly and applaud of I'm on stage, you're in the audience. Know your place. That's the vibe it's giving. Again, like we're not on the same playing field. Like you're sitting here like we're on the same level. I'm like, no, I'm up on stage and you're in the audience listening humbly and applauding when you're supposed to. I don't know who angered them. I don't know who it was, but good luck. Because I'm just saying, like anyone who can get someone like Wanu to sound that mad, you messed up. You are in fact the problem, because he's a sweetie pie. It takes a lot to push him to that point. So I think you need to like reconsider. S-Scoop's not so much. S-Scoop's always willing to pick a fight. But like him having a little bit more of a control delivery though, like strong, confident, but not with the same kind of aggression that Wanu was having. Again, like the contrast between the way that they're choosing to deliver their vocals and their lyrics. Even though like all these like flying imagery too, like I'm up in the sky and you're not. I love the way that he says that because it's like a spit sound and like the way that he's enunciating it, right? Like it sounds like he's like spitting. It's so good. Interesting, like hum to the production. Might actually be like almost like a vocal sample of someone like humming. It's so interesting to me that it's like this like very bassy, subdued kind of production, like after all of this energy. And it's like them being like all of this energy that they're unleashing in the verses. And then when they get to the chorus, it's just, yeah, like there's no competition here. It's like, you think you can do it like us? There's no way. Like, no. Right? So it's having this like very like playful delivery from S-Scoops, but then also this very like subdued sound with all of this kind of like muted production. Feels very laid back and subdued. But I also love that we're getting this like layered vocal, like the shout vocal, because not only is that kind of like the group collective of them like all coming together and having the power of that, but it also feels like they're inviting the fans in, right? Because I've talked about that in the lyrics. Well, we have fans all over the world, but it feels like this be like, hey, not only can you not contend with us as like performers, but you can't even be part of our audience, like our fan base. You couldn't even compete with the kind of energy that we bring, right? So I love that it has this shouted crowd vocal in the chorus because it has very much that collective feeling of there's so many of us. And even like the kind of military style drums of if you want to pick a fight, it's not going to be just us. It's also going to be our fans all over the world, right? It's not just these 4 that you're competing with. It's all 13 of 17, right? It's going to be all the members. It's going to be all the fans. Like, you don't know what fight you're picking. So maybe just sit down, listen humbly, and applaud when you need to. This is not a fight you can win. That lip trill is fun. Almost like clapping too, that's like sampled. Like the production's so fun. Dang, even like the production pulling out for that too, like having that group vocal, like crowd vocal is like a bunch of the production pulls out. That is a wild song in terms of like production, performances from all of them. Like they have such strong characters in their delivery. They're having so much fun with the different dynamics of it. And in the lyrical content, again, I don't know who angered Wanu, but you need to reevaluate your decisions because that is not a good accomplishment to have because dang, I am scared. Like the lyrics, I'm like, I am also biased. Wow, I am not ready for this music video. I was already like, nah, the music video is gonna take me out. That's the vibe we're having with the styling that we already saw. No, if you'd ever hear from me again, it's because this music video took me out. Well, I'm nervous. All right, fine. Let's just do it. Starting with artwork, painting, warm coloring though. 24/7. Ooh, fun to have that drop music. Oh, that seems like some. Did we just like stab someone? Dang. Vernon. See the confidence. Ooh. Talk about the fact that there's like the burned like mixing table and then also having the microphone in the microwave. That's funny. Microphone, microwave. It's fun. But also I love that he is having this moment with a bunch of like older ladies. Oh my god, sir. Oh my god, why are you gonna... for personal reasons, I'm going to rewind. Almost looks like a Earth, and he's talking about like everyone all around the world. Just like, why? Why do you have to look that good all the time? Is there like a smudge of makeup, sir? Leave me alone. Ooh, love that editing. The thumbs up. Ooh, the flame from the car. Oh my god. Sorry, just like, what? At least someone's meditating. I beg your pardon, Scoops? Oh my god. But like the flames on the car. We're at like a bus stop, but he's got like a ride. Oh my god. Sir? No, that's fine. That's fine. That, whatever. I'm unaffected. Like it's an orange car too, with all the blue coloring standing out, right? Ooh, I like that we have like uniform like outfits, right? And then we like gotta break out of the mold. Some anonymity to it too. Ooh, the green. Thank you, sir. For what reason? Why are we crashing cars again? Okay? Haven't we crashed cars enough in our music videos? My god, Vernon looks great. Like a spray paint on the jackets. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did Vernon look behind over his shoulder like that? But dang, the power in this still. I also like that we have the greens. Greens like poison, but also you think of like jealousy, right? Envy, greed, lots of kind of commentary on like how other people see them. I don't see it so much as like a reflection from them, but like other people are like envious of them. Therefore, they're like seeing green when they look at them. Oh my god, sir, why are you so violent? No. Vernon, sir. The styling and like the suit, the aggression. I don't know why you're looking over your shoulder the way that you did in this. And then you're just like breaking things. I feel like this is a personal attack. Something about it being cold. Do we have our hair tied back, sir? Being able to see his breath just feels like added to everything. That, sir. I don't know what's possessed you in this comeback, but I need you to stop, okay? Because you can't be behaving like this. And then you're just like, what? You just left? You just caused destruction and mayhem in your wake, and then you just walked away? And what? I'm supposed to just sit with this. I'm supposed to just figure out a way to function with this behavior being what you left behind, what, to help me cope? No. I can't believe they tied his hair back. I like a he's cold. Sir, don't be a cute pie. Especially like the blah 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 people talk, that being the lyric, and then that's what I can't. Like the tip. Sir. Oh my. Mingyu. This outfit. I was ready. I'm gonna be so honest for a second. My brain had thrown away the information of that particular part of this music video. My brain was just like, we don't need that because we're already struggling to cope. And then they just threw that at us. There's no lead up. There's no warning. There's no nothing. Oh my God, sir. I'm unwell. I'm not gonna pause for science on the part, okay? Because I've seen the screenshot. Science hath been done. I wasn't ready, even though I knew it was coming. They just buried that in the middle of this music video. The audacity. What was the warning that there was water? The audacity. We have the metallic. Oh my God, the power in these like moments where they're just like, we're just gonna have a superhero assemble moment. We have all the metallic. Ooh, I just noticed we have the stained glass. Anyway, we have all the metallic accents in this as well. We had that in Maestro and Spell, and I like that we're pulling some of that through. I noticed it with Wanu's sweater. I was noticing other things during his part, I was. But then we also had it with, oh my God, I think I went back too far. I think we're gonna have to relive something. Anyway, I think we also had with Vernon. Thoughts? For why? Yeah, the scarf. Mingyu, leave me alone. Oh my God, don't bite your lip, sir. Oh my, Vernon, we went from bite our lip to this behavior. Sir, put your tongue back where it belongs. Mingyu having fun with the glasses in this. Oh my God. Vernon's cute. Okay, fine, I forgive you, you're cute. But like the fluffy outfits, I can't with them. Leave me alone. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, because that... Fine, that was not what I was gonna focus on. I was gonna focus on this audacity, and then it got worse. I'm fine. I think I have a headache. God. Oh. Look how they're like unfazed. Oh my God, they're like unfazed by the police. But like, just what are you on in this music video? What happened? Who possessed Wano? What happened? I just want to talk. I think we all need to have a conversation about what is acceptable, because this right after we just had Mingyu's like cheeky little like, you're not gonna do nothing grin. Just leave me alone. All of y'all. Oh my gosh, I just noticed Mingyu's shirt with that pink furry coat. We're talking about how, sorry, just, oh my God. Vernon, I noticed what this whole outfit was about. And then I noticed that when they're sitting at like the bus stop, Vernon, like his legs are like, I'm like, yeah, he has to get his nervous energy out somehow. Like he was bouncing even just like sitting there. Like his little knees. Cutie pie. No, I'm like Vernon's sliding across was cute. What are we doing? Playing around? Ooh, that's cool. The reflection in the eye. Oh, you're tired out? Oh my God. Yes, shout out to all of this going on. I don't even know what to say. What was that behavior? What did I do? Huh? I didn't do anything. I've always been like, they're super talented. I already biased all of the hip hop team because I refuse to pick just one. I've been on your side since early days of getting into this group. I don't understand why I am on the receiving end of whatever is happening here. Okay, the aggression, the audacity, the way that they were looking at the camera, like the cheeky little grins. No, absolutely not. The like eyebrow action. Nuh-uh. I expect that from S-Coops. I can't be getting that from like Wanu. No. The audacity of them just like putting a fully shirtless Mingyu in a pool, threw it in there. It's just in the middle of this music video, unprompted. It's just there. For what reason? What plot were we trying to explain with that? Huh? And there were casualties because of it. They woke up and chose violence with this music video. I, for one, really liked it. But also, I just want to know why I had to be on the receiving end of it. Wanu specifically. What happened? What was going on? Because I feel personally attacked. To bring things back down to earth, to ground ourselves, I would like to thank the person in the comments of that music video for explaining what the whole LALALI thing was. The slang of that and explaining it. I understand it goes with the vibes we were getting in the music video, but also the delivery that I was talking about of kind of this laid back, confident, cheeky delivery that they are having in their vocals very much fits with what LALALI like is in reference to, and I would not have gotten that as someone who is not a Korean speaker again. But I like that is very much a thing again of them bringing in their culture to the song, of being like, hey, you won't understand this fully unless you're Korean, and we're going to bring that into the way that we're putting together the song. And I think that is really interesting in contrast to them being like, yeah, we have fans all over the world. Yep, we can talk about things that are like slang in our language, and we're still going to have a bunch of people around the world who like our music and appreciate it and are fans of us, regardless of whether or not they speak Korean, because we're that good. The confidence of it is great. I'm shaken. I'm literally shaken by the music video. I need them all to leave me alone. I need them to not be like that. Because honestly, I went into this, I'm like, you know what? Vernon has a certain aura to him. Yes. But my energy with Vernon is that we have besties energy. And I was like, he usually doesn't intentionally act up. He's just being Vernon. I feel like there was some intention to that. I feel a little bit specifically attacked by some of Vernon in this. And I'm like, that is not supposed to happen. He's supposed to be like the one safe space where I'm like, I'm the problem in this, right? He's just being Vernon. And in this, I'm like, I feel like he was doing things on purpose. And I don't appreciate that because I expect that from Mingyu. I expect that from S-Coops, most definitely. I even expect it from Wanu because he has a certain intensity to him when he's performing. And it's in the lyrics of the song. So I'm like, of course we're going to bring some of that in. But he was on something else in this. And I don't need them all to gang up on me like that. Because like I was saying, I am already a hip-hop team bias. I already know that y'all are talented. I've already chosen my team. Don't come at me. I love the song though. I love the song. I love the confidence of it. Again, I love how they brought in a bunch of cool images in the music video using the greens. Like I was saying, like people seeing them through this lens of like envy and like jealousy of what they have, and then being like, oh, okay, what are you gonna do about it? And even waiting at the bus stop and then getting a ride instead, and being like on the boats and having all of these people around them that have like this anonymity but like uniformity as well. I even like that they had all of like the black and then they switched into the green. It was almost like, hey, you think that I am not surrounded by anybody, but in fact like we're surrounded by like our fans or people who support us, or hey, if you're not our fan yet, you will be. You can be turned into a fan, right? So I like a bunch of the imagery that they had in this as well for all of the other things that were going on with this. Again, woke up and chose violence, which, why? For what reason? Huh? Maestro was a lot. Anyway, we don't need to be doing all this. But I hope you enjoyed watching that along with me. You can click this playlist to go to my previous reactions, or you can subscribe so next time I post a 17 reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye!